Well, I think today we're gonna do a little bit of a farm tour. Show y'all around some all the equipment and everything. Don't be rude.
Hi.
Hi.
Howdy. About to actually get ready to start some work here, so.
Oh my gosh, Elijah, look at the cat.
Got a bin to scoop. Oh, look. It's a little cat. Look at this cat, guys. Oh, look. It just went right in there. Well, I couldn't find the cat, but I guess we'll start off on our first piece of equipment, or machinery, or pretty much anything and everything over here. But we've got our Kenworth. I don't really know which one this is, but it's the cab over. We got the tank on the back. I think right now it's full of water. We were helping out some neighbors. They have some cattle and stuff, and we're going through a little bit of a drought season this year, so all the crops aren't really the greatest, particularly. That actually doesn't look terrible, but some other stuff we got isn't really the greatest. But well, apparently I've been enlisted. Hold on, let me help out Avery with. Hold on, it goes this way. Pull that seat down.
Which way?
Just pull. There we go. Ow. Well, apparently, there we go. Apparently I've been enlisted to take the bush hog down to one of our other farms. So maybe we can continue the farm tour later. I don't know. Guess stick around and find out. I should buckle up, you know.
Safety first, guys. Oh, we both did the same thing.
Both locked our seatbelts instantly.
Holy moly, what are you doing? I'm trying to buckle here, buddy.
There we go. All buckled and ready to go.
That's nice.
Hopefully I remember how to drive, Avery. If not,
I gotta take over?
yeah.
Which, that wouldn't be good
If
either.
I fall asleep or anything, it's all you.
Okay, well don't fall asleep.
Well, we've been driving for about 10 minutes, but this one wheel, I don't know if y'all can notice, it's right there in the middle. But it almost seems like the wheel bearing's bad or something. I'm not really sure, but it's just wobbling back and forth pretty bad. So we're kind of
On edge.
Yeah, on the edge. I slowed down a little bit, just trying to be careful. So I guess we're just keep paying attention to it. It looks kind of rough, but we're only about 10 minutes away from my grandpa's place, so hopefully everything's okay. Well, I guess we made it. I mean, the wheel's still wobbling. Avery's still Avery, and you know, so
Just survived a pothole.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna take this down here. We also have to grab some sweeps and a shovel and stuff so we can just clean out the grain bins at the shop. So I reckon I'll catch y'all over there. Oh shoot, just broke my mask. I just broke the band right in half. Well, guess we'll get back to the farm tour. We just got finished all up with the bins. I got a couple of them cleaned out. That electric broom is actually really neat. Actually, that's the first time I've seen it. And my brother Levi was using that, but I mean, it's a pain to carry around. It's pretty heavy, but once you get it in there, it's pretty nice. But yeah, get back to the farm tour. Already showed you all the Kenworth. We've actually got a new piece of equipment. It's actually one of our only red pieces of equipment, so I guess I'll have to show you all that later in the video. But right here we got, I think this one's the F350. We got F250 too, 94 and 97. Someone left open the gas, I mean. So if you know where we're at, whole gas pump, everything's unlocked right now. So just come on down, free gas for everybody. I'll lock that up real quick, actually. Probably shouldn't be unlocked. So, I'm pretty sure this is our tender truck right here. carry a lot of the fertilizer and stuff for the Vector right there. So yeah, the Vector, we pretty much spread all of our dry fertilizers. I don't know if they do any chemicals or anything with it, but basically all the stuff to get the fields ready in the spring. So we got that right there. Got our gas pumps, fuel pumps, got our elevator to put pretty much is where we usually keep all the dry fertilizers and such that we spread with the Vector. So we just use that, pour it right in there with our handy little loader, bucket somewhere or another, right over there in those weeds right there. So yeah, there's our handy little loader. It's actually pretty cool, articulating loader. So if you got one somewhere you know of, Swinger loader, let us know. We're always looking for them. They're super cool. We also use that Swinger loader for carry on seed. We keep a lot of our own seed back there for planting time and everything. And then we've also got our huge seed building right down there, that big white building right there behind the other shed, that we use pretty much keep all the seed, and Dad has a seed business and everything. So it's a big storage place. I'll show you all that in a minute. Actually, what'd you say, Avery? We gotta go? Yeah, so apparently we're heading out. Yeah, so maybe I'll have to catch back up with y'all another day. So, hold on, I guess I gotta go. Well, I'm back. It's been a few days, but since then we've started harvest, mainly on corn so far. We're thinking about doing some beans, but they almost seem too wet and the leaves are on them and everything. So yeah, we're down from one of our other farms right now. So maybe I'll be able to show y'all some of the combine and tractor and grain cart and everything. I guess I'll probably just play a couple clips of those because we probably won't even be harvesting for the next couple weeks or so. Calling for a bunch of rain. So not really the greatest situation we got, but you know. First off, we got our 9870 STS combine. Right now it has the Garenhoff like 12-row folding head. And then we've also got our 8235R grain cart. I think it's about an 800 and something bushel J&M grain cart. So it's a pretty nice size. I think it can fit around 40,000, 45,000 pounds of grain in it. But I reckon I'll get back to showing y'all some stuff. I think I just showed y'all our F350 right here. We got another F250 over there. We actually got that truck I was telling y'all about moved and everything. So I might as well just show y'all the rest of our tractor and trailers and everything. And then I'll show y'all some of our dump trucks and everything else we got around here. Dad's he's dumping a load in one of ours right now. First off, we've got our Kenworth. I think it's T600, T something, some kind of T series with a grain trailer on it right now. Actually, it's got like the automatic tarp and everything. So basically, you push a button from inside the tractor or big rig, tractor trailer, I don't know what you ever call it. And you know, fold it right over. We actually got one of our other tractor and trailers right here because it just makes it that much easier and everything. And then this is just one of our box trailers hauling like seed and everything, delivering for the seed business and everything. I showed y'all the cab over Kenworth. We've got our fuel truck too, pretty much just, you know, take that to the combine or tractor or something when you're out in the field. You don't have like a fuel tank or anything nearby. And this is the F250 that I was talking about. Got the flatbed trailer hooked on it right now. Just kind of, we don't use it for a whole lot, but sometimes we'll go to an event or something and set it up by the sidelines. Everyone can sit down, put a chair on it and everything. I think that's what we did last time. Got another flatbed for hauling more seed. It's not like a super big one, but I mean, it's nice when you're going to like, you know, a smaller farm or something. They just need like a few things, or like someone needs delivery real quick. You can stack like, I think it probably fits a good six or seven pallets, six to 8 pallets of probably seed. And then this is our, keep a bunch of liquid during planting time. You might have seen it in some of my planting videos. But we'll carry around stuff basically that goes in with the furrow, with the seed, when we're planting, just kind of help it sprout up and, you know, give it nutrients, all that fun jazz. Right over here, we've got our turbo till. It looks like it needs to be turbo tilled or mowed up or weed eated or something. Right now it is a mess, golly. Yeah, tell my brothers to get to mowing. What have they been doing all summer, you know? And this right here is actually our pretty new seed building. I might have said it in the last farm tour, I don't really know. Got pretty much all our liquid, water. I guess this is whatever you want. And then for the corn, soybeans, more corn. And we got a bunch of tanks and everything. The hoses run back there. And it's all covered, which is really nice, so it doesn't, you know, get up in the sun. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure this is locked. Might be able to show y'all later. Actually, wait. Ooh, I got, hold on. There we go. My dad got me a set of keys for all the buildings and everything, so when I'm by myself, I don't have to wait on somebody to get me keys or something. But also, all the keys look identical, so I never know which one's which. Apparently it's, wrong way. Apparently, oh man, top's locked too. I wonder if it's the same. It is the same. Hold on. Wait, a little more. Get taught how to use a lock. Oh, we got a boat in here too. That's neat. Yeah, we got all our floor stock seed, and you know, I think we got some liquid up top too. We actually got a pretty neat little forklift. Nissan too. We like Nissan cars and everything, so might as well got a forklift that fit the bill, I reckon. It runs off propane. Apparently, I don't know if it originally ran off of gas or fuel or whatever, but it's, I guess it's been switched over to propane, or that was an option. That's pretty much it. Got our garage door. I'm pretty sure it's one of the slowest I've ever seen. Y'all tell me. Anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the boat's got a cracked head or cracked block or something, so I think we're trying to find some parts or something for it. I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it about the seed building. The funny thing is, as soon as we got this building, I mean, not really funny, but the ground wire never actually made it in the ground, I guess, and it was laying out here in the grass, and I came through with the mower, and all I heard was like, wow, I don't know, some kind of like breaking noise, and all the ground wire got tangled up, and it tore a hole right in the brand new sheet that they just laid like within the week that I did that. So yeah, that was kind of horrible, but you know, it is what it is, I reckon. And then I don't know what we're planning on doing with this. I think we wanted to use it as like another dump truck. Just a Mack. I think it's like one of the ones that is off to the side. Yeah, I think they're super cool. I don't know what you call them, but it's not like they're, you know, dead on in the middle. They're kind of off to the side. I don't know what the purpose is, but they look neat. We've actually got a dump bed way back there, but I mean, I think the floor and everything's messed up out of it, so we're not actually sure if we can use it. The door looks kind of janky, so I'm not even gonna try to open it. But it's pretty neat, yeah. This needs to be all weed eated and mowed and everything else too. I think it was some kind of concrete truck, as y'all can tell. It's kind of just covered up. We've actually got a Massey Ferguson loader that we've only used like once or something for scooping dirt. I mean, this thing's huge. I don't really know if anyone even knows how to run it. I mean, we'll probably learn, but I don't know what. I guess we got a good deal on it, and you know, now we've got a huge loader. So next up we got our Volvo tractor and trailers, pretty much haul a bunch of the grain with. GMC General dump truck, GMC Brigadier dump truck. That's what my dad just unloaded a load into the grain bin right there. Those two dump trucks, the GMC Brigadier, GMC General, that's pretty much all we use for like harvesting and everything else. So I mean, we usually run two of them in corn and beans. Sometimes we only need one depending on how far we are from the bins, because most of these bins we put the soybeans in. Some of these smaller ones, the two bigger ones on the end, is what we put corn in usually. So it just kind of depends. If we're close enough, we can use one truck. Sometimes we have to use two. It just depends on the day. My dad's also got a 1978 F-150 custom. Right now, I think it needs a little bit of work done to it. I'm not really positive. Yeah, he was running it and everything, but looks like he's got, oh yeah, he's got the fan and everything else taken off of it. So I'm not exactly sure what he's working on, but at the moment, it's out of operation. We've got the 71 that also needs to be mowed and weeded. I think it's a four-speed granny shifter or something my dad was telling me. I'm not positive. That's pretty neat too. Actually, this is one of my favorites. Kind of just pieced all together. I think it's super cool. Got another big rig right here. I think think it's pretty much the exact same one as that T600 or whatever I was telling y'all. We just don't have a trailer on it right now. A lot of times we'll use that and pull this right here because this is where my dad keeps his pull truck and everything. Wonder if I could get in here and show y'all. Get a little bit of a side view on it. The motor actually is a few states away. Guys working on it. Got the drivetrain and everything, cut tires. No, it's pretty cool. Right now, I don't know why they have these on the front. Usually I have 4 cut tires. I don't know if they were trying to sharpen them because you can sharpen them just to help with grip and everything each year. But yeah, we got an office and everything back there in the trailer. Pretty neat. Got pretty much, I don't know if you want to call it an office. That's what the door says, so we always just call it the office. But it's pretty much got AC and a couch, so we'll just chill in there whenever it's super hot at a truck and tractor pull or something, or a sled pull. I don't know, whatever y'all call it. Got the F450 flatbed too. I think it's 2008. We pretty much just use this. We'll use this for seed too. I think you can fit like at least 2, maybe 4. What's the word? Pallets of seed. Right now I've got one of the sweeps for some of these smaller grain bins right here. I think the end needs a little bit of welding. It's a little wobbly, so I think we're gonna try and fix that here soon for when we have to dump all the soybeans and everything in it. I think this is 71 too, actually. 71 Ford, probably F100, F250 or something. We pretty much used, like, I think radiator support, a bunch of other stuff off this, and stuck it in that truck right there since they're pretty much the same year. We actually, it was a little bit of a procedure, but we took the windshield out. I found some pretty cool nickels and everything right here too. Got to keep those. Some older stuff. The fuel tank's actually behind the seat in some of these older trucks. It's actually pretty neat if it wasn't so rusted out and everything. Right here above here. The bed's actually pretty nice if it didn't have all the rust. We actually took the windshield out of that one, like I was saying, and put it in my truck right here, which was a heck of a job. We had to put the new weather stripping in, all the windows and everything, so to kind of keep all the rain and everything from getting inside. We actually have to put in new cluster. I got a whole part, seat cover. Get rid of this old seat cover, which is, you know, basically the same, but it's all dirty and dilapidated. We got to actually fix the headlights. We got to pretty much get a whole new radiator support. Got a lot of rust and it's been eaten up. We kind of wanted to, you know, weld something on there and try and get it fixed, but it was just too much work. We got a new radiator in. Just got to get a new radiator support because this is just, you're going down the road and you're like looking out in the trees or something when you're trying to drive at night. So we gotta get that all fixed up. Got new wheels and tires on it. You know, just slowly getting it ready. This is actually the guy that had it before me. Actually had polio, I believe is what it was. But anyway, I think his right arm was paralyzed. So they moved over the ignition switch over to the left, which is like the opposite, of course, what it'd usually be. So then I think that's pretty neat. So it's got a little character, a lot of character actually. Cool story. I've got, you know, the grill and everything, bumper, everything ready to go on there once we get the radiator support. Ooh, y'all will probably really like this. Got, I think this is a 47 Ford. Super neat. Looks like something that would be in some kind of movie or something. We got it for a decent price. Super cool. Fit the whole family in here once. It needs a hair, just a little bit of work, you know. We can get it going, I'm sure, eventually. We got new tires on it just to kind of roll it around. It needs new glass, but I mean, for a 47, there's hardly any rust. I think it's got a flathead V8. So yeah, it's really neat. It's got a lot of history, I'm sure. Yeah, pretty sure that's about it around here at the farm. We got the shop over here, right behind the trailer. It's pretty much just a bunch of tools and everything else. Not really a whole lot in there. We've also got one of the tractors. We pretty much run all the you know, elevator and auger and everything with it. 6403 John Deere with our elevator and everything to dump, you know, the grain to the bin. So that's pretty much all we use that for. Kind of forgot, but last but not least is our brand new Apache sprayer. I think it's a 2023, got 90-foot booms on it. It's got a pretty cool catwalk, whatever you want to call it, to get up here in the cab. So we got plenty of room, easy access to working on stuff. I think it has a 800-gallon tank right here. Yeah, 800 gallons. So yeah, it's actually super neat, brand new, not covered in rust and everything else. I showed you all the other Vector for fertilizer and everything, but yeah, this is super neat. I wonder if the cab is unlocked. Yeah, so super neat. It's all nice. Still has that like new piece of equipment smell. I think it's got some kind of gears, my dad was telling me, like you gotta actually shift it and everything, instead of just like some kind of IVT or, you know, something like the tractors and stuff we have. Yeah, so this is super neat. We pretty much spray all the soybeans, corn, everything like that to get rid of a lot of the weeds, and also to spray some nutrients and stuff, I'm sure. Not really positive, you know, halfway through the season, or if you have to come back and, you know, burn some stuff down if there's, you know, extra, you know, weeds or something that are taken away from the nutrients or the sunlight of the crops. So apparently it'll go 35 miles an hour. I don't know how fun that would be with, you know, this being like double the width of a car at least. So yeah, but hope y'all enjoyed. Have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all around.